All right. I just watched The Gray Man, and prior to me seeing this, I saw that the critic scores were very low. They were at like a 52%. And I was thinking, damn, a movie with Ryan Gosling, which one, Ryan Gosling is not an actor who just signs on to anything. Chris Evans being in another Russo brothers movie. You signed Ana de Armas and some, I think, Bollywood star. I don't know his name. Let me know what his name was. I forgot what his name was, but you signed him. So you have this star-studded cast. You have the Russo brothers with this really high budget for this movie. What could go wrong? And to be honest with you, I'm going to have to disagree with the critics. I don't think the movie is, once again, I don't think the movie is like the best movie of the year. It's not in my top 10 movies of the year at all. But I think the score that they gave this movie is a bit too low. This is not a review. This is just my initial thoughts. My initial thoughts are probably going to be different than when I make my review, which I will be doing. I just don't know when. Maybe it'll be in a couple days. But here are my initial thoughts. I thought the action was the best part of this movie. The Russo brothers are really great when it comes to their action. If you don't believe me, just watch Captain America Civil War. Watch Captain America Winter Soldier. Those are probably some of Marvel's best action movies. And I think that they brought that with this movie. I thought the action, especially with Ryan Gosling's scenes, were fantastic. Every time that there was a fight scene, I was watching the entire time. Every time. Chris Evans plays a villain. And he doesn't play the intimidating villain. Like, I wouldn't say he's intimidating. I'd say he's more of a comedic villain than he is I'm super scared of him type villain. He does do some stuff where you fear him, but he is more of a comedic villain. Like, I don't feel too scared of him. You know what I mean? But I think Chris Evans is great. I thought Ana de Armas was great. I thought the Bollywood star was also great in it. When he wasn't really in the movie too much. He shows up in, like, I believe the second act of the movie. So if you're looking forward to seeing him, you're not really going to see him too much in this movie. I thought that where I think the movie was a bit weak was anything that had to do with not having action in it. When there weren't any action scenes or explosions happening, I thought the movie was either good or mediocre. I thought the dialogue was fine. It was nothing life-changing. The plot wasn't anything new or game-changing to movies. It was a pretty generic plot, but I think this movie is carried by great action scenes with mediocre to good dialogue, some pretty decent visuals. The performances are really good. Spoilers, but I don't think it's a spoiler, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing multiple of these movies. So if you think that this movie is just a one-time thing, judging by the way the movie ended, I would not be surprised if we got a second movie of The Gray Man. It's just going to come down to how well it does on Netflix. Let me know what you guys thought. Do you guys like The Gray Man? Do you not like The Gray Man? I will definitely have a review in a couple of days with more of my actual true thoughts on it. Those are my thoughts, initial thoughts on The Gray Man.